So I wonder if it's better now. Any echoes? Anything? Let's give a couple of seconds. Is it better? No? Yes? Keep talking. And no one explodes? Nobody explodes? What was the title of that game? I can bump the volume here up. I just don't want any extra noise. Well, let's see if this works. Is this better? Alright, this should be better. Cool. Well, OBS, the software that I'm using... Hello, Michael. Hello! Is kinda... I don't know, something weird is happening lately to it. But let's not make a big deal out of it, right? So as long as you guys are happy and you can hear me, there's not too much noise, I'm happy. So, but please let me know if anything happens, if the driver dies again, let me know. Otherwise I have no idea what's going on. Yep, all good. Alright, we're all set. Cool, thank you. So, we've got the loading working. We have created the timeout, and let's actually change it so we notice a difference. It should go out much quicker. There you go. So we're cool. Very nice. Little code to display loading in a very, very nice way. So very handy in practically all of your apps. Oh no, not yet, and hopefully never. If I am smart enough, it will never be raided by the police. But you gotta be smart. I will not continue. That might get me in trouble. Alright, let's create the next method. Present a loading with options. What options? Why, you are about to find out. Let's just copy the whole thing. So let's see what kind of options did Ionic present us with. So what we can do is we can customize the message. Oh no, we could have done that before. No matter. So we can customize a whole bunch of this. Let's just shamelessly copy all of it. Well, not shamelessly, this is a contribution, but still. Something is wrong. What is going on? Okay, better. And actually, let me copy all of this stuff to here so that it complies with the stuff that Ionic folks created. Let's be a good citizen. So hopefully ESLint will be somewhat happy. It really isn't, it hates my guts. So hopefully it is better now. Yes, awesome. All right, it has compiled, and stupid me forgot to put in the new button. But first, let's see if our message is there. It is not. Okay, it is glitching out again. For crying out loud, what a lucky stream. Full of surprises. Hello. Okay, let's change this back to this to your timeout. Okay, so let's create the new button here. And I made a typo. Choose. Present, not present. Okay, so now we should have a new button, and let's make a new line here. And check it out. Who needs semicolons? Why put semicolons when you don't need them? Look at that, it works, and we can change to this timeout just for the fun of it. Okay, cool. So we got the loading working, and any questions about it? I have some experience with Python, and I just like it. It's fine. I have a key binding for con. Any questions about the loading controllers? Anything you can think of to improve? Anything? Kind of looks okay to me right now. Let's see what they have here. This is properties, events, and there's really nothing here. A couple of hooks, but quite trivial and beyond the tutorial here. Okay. So moving on, let's close this one. The menu. This should be fun. So let's go the usual route. Okay, the menu. Let's add, oh, we forgot to put this in order. We should be fine now. So we are almost ready to set up our menus. So let's create it in the proper place now. Yeah, thank God for Prettier and ESLint. Oh man, the world would have been so much uglier without him, but also easier. Okay, so I will fall back to one of the other examples I created way back when. And let's copy actually, let's see what they have in mind. Look. The good people of Ionic have created the menus for us. Nice. So we've got 3 menus. So let's create them. Let's have a look how I did that before. Just menu controller toggle. Okay. Okay, so what they're doing here is they set up menu IDs for each menu. So you can see the menu ID first, then custom. The third one does not have a menu ID, so it's basically your default first one to grab without any parameters here. Nice. So I'm thinking, how should we do it? I can save a bunch of time and not create separate components and just paste them all here, just the way they did. Nice. So we have all of this covered. We have our 3 menus. What don't you like here? Oh. Of course. We have to create a div. Actually, oh, let's create the 3 bloody menus then. Menu first, menu 1. You know what? No, we're gonna be smart about it. Let's create a placeholder for now. Let's create a new file, source components, and call it, okay, lowercase, menu index.view. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use one component, menu component, and we're gonna customize it so that it's just like this. So I wonder what the menu ID, is there a default value to it? Default is undefined. Awesome. Cool. So we should pretty much be all set here. No, man, come on. Give me a break. What? I'm trying to save the file. Okay. What the hell? Caps lock. God damn. You know what? Go to hell. Oh. Well, my bad. Stupid me. I don't have the directory set up. Hear me? I won't even talk. Okay, cool, and now we will create the, actually no, don't bother. We have it here. Nice. So we will customize all of this stuff right here. Oop. What the hell? Export default. We will have a bunch of properties. side. Yes, please. Let's keep it simple for now. We're gonna have the menu ID. And we're gonna have the color. Why not? They're all just strings. Type string. Default, let's check what is by default in the docs. Let's side start. I'll take that. And menu ID by default is undefined. And the color is not even there, but it's still a string, so it could be primary, etc. color, integer, basically whatever color you like. Primary makes sense. Okay, so we are good to go. Oh. Well. Okay, now we should be happy. We could actually improve upon this and showcase some of the Vue stuff and make a slot out of it. And the title. Please bear with me while I type all of this exciting stuff out. Menu. Okay, so side will be side. Menu ID. Menu ID. Actually, since I'm so experienced with Vue, I have to double check. We'll see how it goes. I don't remember if I have to put a semicolon or not. Guess we'll find out. Hey, Board. How do you say it? Am I doing documentation for Ionic Vue? Basically, I'm using Vue.js for building a very, very simple app with a bunch of examples on how to use the library Vue.js with Ionic v4 that was released today. So give me a second to figure out the error and I'll show you. Alright, so let's see where we are with this stuff. Color. I don't think this is gonna work. I think it has to be something like this. Let's see with the color if it's gonna work. Alright, so this makes sense. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna import all of the bad boys here to the God damn it. Alright, what was I gonna do? Yeah, let's do the lazy loading here. I believe it has to be a array, if I'm not mistaken. Menu is going to be an import components index.view. Next up, let's actually leave it there. So let's start very simple. We're gonna do the, oh, my memory is so horrible. So we've got side, menu ID, and color, and the title. Alright. Title is gonna be something very, very interesting. My menu. Side. I think it feels like I'm doing this wrong. I don't think I have to do the semicolons. Please remind me. Side, we're gonna leave it start. Menu ID. Menu ID, what they had in for the first one, well, first. Plain and simple. Oh, my bad. What link did you try to post? I can link to it. There's too much spam going on. Unexpected token. What in the world are you? Oh. Well, obviously. This is much better. Oh, more errors. I think this is what they're talking about. Oh, and I don't have a template tag. Okay. Well, oh wow. When you get one shortcut wrong. Alright, so I think this should be kinda it. Now let's see how far it gets us. A whole bunch of errors. What are you talking about? Oh. Okay. So this is how it should be done then. Fine. Okay. No biggie. Alright, let's see. Alright, ESLint. Not now, dude. Not now. Sorry, I'm really bad at following chat right now. This is, believe it or not, my first development live stream. Menu must have a content element to listen for drag events on. Alright. This can only mean one thing. Ion Vue page to the rescue. Okay. So let's have a look. Title. Menu. And I believe they want it to be main as well. Page. Well, let's see how far we get. It's gonna work, it's gonna work. Well, hold on. I have just toggled the mobile version on the Twitch dashboard and I freaked out and I didn't get to see your previous messages. So maybe, like, there are 19 viewers right now. Maybe we can kind of create a group and talk to Twitch and provide a solution to kind of keep a log of chat. That's really handy. All right, we don't have any errors. This is amazing. So it should have had drag events, but it doesn't. So let's see if Chrome can help us. Sometimes Firefox is not as good, and I will admit it, even though I don't like to. Okay, no. It's not your fault, Firefox. So I believe they want it to be main. They need a main page here. Let's try Chrome again now that we don't have that error. Okay, clear your cache. Come on, dude. You're kidding me. Still? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Well, goddammit. I had a solution for this. I remember encountering this problem. And that was the solution. Main. Yeah, let's refresh the page 10 times and this is gonna fix itself. Menu. Freak. What the hell? Well, let's have a look what we get in the inspector. Whoa. Too much stuff. Alright, an app. Oh, okay. Alright. So I believe they want main on the router outlet right now. Huh. Do they want it for drag events only? Yeah, looks like it. So, well, I'll explain you the problem here. The Ion router. Oh, you heard the cat. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Right, so the problem here is Ion Vue router. This is the stuff that has the outlet. So it's basically a problem within the library. Let's have a look if we're not gonna... I'm not gonna lose sleep over it if I'm not gonna have drag events right now. That would have been really cool. We'll have a look at it. Let's see the plain JavaScript thing first. So they have the Ion app. Ion page main. Huh. You know what? Actually, looks like they want it outside. I'm extremely confused now. So where does Ion app close? No, it's within the Ion app, but outside of the page. Okay, that works. Except it doesn't. All right, let's leave it for later. Let's not focus too much on this. Let's actually focus on functionality. So we're going to create our methods. Open modal. If we're going to have multiple of those, how are we going to do it? Actually, let me look at the HTML again. So we have the menu controller, that's good. We've got content. Okay, cool, the menu ID is there. Everything is fine. I might be blabbering. When I'm thinking, I usually do that, so shout if you want me to talk louder. Oh no, it's not pixel, it's proxy. Tor, as in root in reverse, and Cooper. Those are the names of the cats. Alright, let's do it. Just open the modal. Oh, damn it, modal. What kind of modal? What am I talking about? Open the menu. Menu, and we're going to do this. Ionic, menu, controller, dot, toggle. So let's do it like that for now. And actually, let's do it on creation. Created. This dot open menu. See if it's gonna spit something interesting out. Well, apparently I have 3 errors. Oh, cool. I'm happy it doesn't bother you. Freaking menus. Menu controller. Toggle. Okay, so what I had before is I had the menu outside of the Vue router. So it makes total sense. Well, that kind of sucks that I can't do right now. Let's hope we find a workaround. Let me actually reset this bad boy. No, nothing happens. Oh, damn it. Well. Yeah, the cat is going to town there. Is it a Vue? Yes, it's a Vue component. Nice. Ionic. So what I saw in their example is they were doing the menu controller dot name. Well, let's do open. And nothing happened. And nothing happened. Well, this is brilliant. Is left. No. Oh. Let's try and kind of hack it. Still not there. Well, kind of is. Okay. Kind of works. Well, let's think how we can improve this. Maybe this will work if we keep it outside. Still in the route. Still in the router outlet. Freaking A. Alright, so let's keep it a little bit different. Well, keep it a little bit different. Well, you can clearly see that I am thinking right now. So let's put this one in. Okay, so where is all of that nonsense? This is home. That's not what I want. Index. But we will need this to be a global component. So for now, let's do that. I'm listening. ID my ID to the router outlet. Let me process that first. So they don't have any of that in the plain JavaScript. So the router outlet is main. So the thing is that I can't really edit what goes into the router outlet, unfortunately. This is where the alpha stage of the router comes in. So what it does behind the scenes is it creates a Ion router outlet from Ionic, which consists of Vue.js's router view, which is extended but in various ways here. So that error that we're getting is mighty confusing. So let me continue with this. I think it was, yeah, components. Menu index.view. Let's register it. Menu. Oh. Okay, that kind of makes sense what you're talking. Let me see if this works first. And then we'll try your way. Okay, makes sense, I guess. What the hell are you talking about? Proprietary attribute. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me just yank it. Let's see how it goes. Well, I wonder why, if it needs a reference and there's only one outlet, it doesn't grab the default one. That kind of makes sense. Oh, look at that. And it works. Okay. So it looks like we're cool. As long as we keep it outside of the router. Right? Is this gonna work? No. I don't get it why it's not compiling. I've literally just copy pasted this thing. Okay, now it works. Oh, inside the router. Okay. Well, if that worked for you, it means it will work for us. Let's get rid of this stuff. So one thing, I can't, well, let's put an ID. What did you say? How do you do that? Let's do foobar. And then to the Ion menu. Okay. Well, stupid me, I have the docs right in front of my face. Let's see what it has to say. Contents ID the menu should use. Well, that's a handful. Okay, so one thing is that we're not getting any errors. That is pretty awesome by itself. So, thank you for that. Okay, now we got more errors. Well, duh. Thank you. Man, I would have suffered quite a bit of time without your help. Thanks, man. And all we have right now is ESLint errors for now. And god damn it, error. The same bloody error again. Frick. Yeah, I remember the joy of doing menus for the first time as well. Stuff had changed apparently. So we've got the menu here. I wonder if it's picking this thing up or not. This is how they pass it. So let me try it as well. Like for me, the solution was the missing main on the Ion page. I didn't have to do any content stuff. Oh, look at that. Now we don't have the error anymore. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Now I wonder if it picks it up or not. ID foobar. Well, it's all glitched up again. Man, what the hell is going on today? There you go. There you... I was told not to swear, but I can barely keep from doing that. I can barely hold it. Freaking A. Dude, thank you. So, all you have to do, and apparently here as well, well, no, here no, probably not, menu ID, stays like that. Okay, so, you know what, I have to write down your names, guys. I would like to get you as contributors, because what we're doing here is we're contributing to the Ionic repository, and for possibly thousands of people, developers, who are going to use this software, and we're making sure that when they try to use it for the first time, or they look something up like we do now, they have some proper docs and examples. So if you don't mind tweeting at me or sending me a private message here with your GitHub or Twitter handles, and I'll make sure your name gets out. Oh, yes. Well, I don't know if you've looked up my previous videos. There's a whole bunch of sailor talk, to say the least, so yeah. All right. Brilliant. Thank you very much. So don't forget to send out your names, please. I'd be happy to at the very least tweet out you or give some sort of thanks. So, amidst all of this excitement, I lost myself. Okay, so we did the toggle. Basically, this is the very beginning. And we actually get to keep the menu within the Ion View page, which is amazing. So let's create a button to toggle it. Open left menu. And on click, we're going to open left menu. So what they do is they enable them when they open. What if I want to toggle them? Close. Where's the enable method? I don't see the enable reference. Well, looks like it's missing. No matter. I have the source of the controller is right here. Oh, dude, thank you. The Twitter panel would be nice. I mean, the whole channel needs so much work. But I'd rather code. I should do it at some point. Like, get some proper backgrounds at the very least. So, alright, the enable method. So by the looks of it, at least when this code was written, the open close toggle methods took strings of IDs. Oh, so we can get the menu with the get method and then close or open. Well, what happened to the music? We actually listened through the whole soundtrack. All right, here we go. Right, you're welcome, Oppo. Probably have already left. Yeah, Drew, we listened through the whole Hacknet soundtrack. There should be music right now. At least judging by the sound levels there is. Alright, so let's get back to it. Shit, that sucks. Let me see if I can bump it up a little. Is there anything? As awesome as OBS is, sometimes it just blows my mind what happens to it. Yeah, now that the channels are actually switched up. So, I don't know. Alright, no matter. Let's get back to it. Where was I? So we have the menu, we've got the button to link, to open Lang menu. So how are we gonna do it? Right now it's gonna toggle, which doesn't make any sense, really. And it froze again. Well, look at that. That actually works. So if we're gonna toggle it, let's just freaking open it. Whoa. I bet. Why all the click handlers? What the hell? Oh man. Time to switch to Chrome, I guess. Whoa, that's tiny. Better. Alright, so one weird thing, for some reason it doesn't close on when I click on the backdrop. So I wonder if that is the behavior. I don't know. It's fine. I'll add let's add an item to just close it. I don't know what's the best way of doing it right now. I'm just kind of doing it. You know what? Doesn't make any sense. Let's put it right here. At least for now. It's a good start. Good start. Bloody hell. What's going on? Did I save the file? I didn't save the file. Of course not. Why would I? Oh my god. And this is speaking perfectly to what I was talking about, the menu. Well, it's abstract stuff, and here I am hard coding stuff in. But it's a good start. We can build around it and improve and rewrite the whole application 10 times. Yeah, we could have that, the burger menu. What I want is I want to have 3 different menus to kind of show how to get each individual menu and for them to slide from different places, if that makes sense. Alright, this works brilliant. I'm happy. So I wonder if this menu should have been right at the top if it was out of the IAM view page. Kind of makes sense for it to be like that. Let's see if we've wrapped this whole thing in a tag. This is gonna do anything or break everything. I know Ionic is very finicky. Oh, look at that. I take my words back. I'm sorry, Ionic people, you're lovely. Yeah, now we have a proper menu. Cool. This is really cool. So we get our menus out the way. We're gonna have 3 buttons. Okay, sides. As far as I understand, there are only 2 sides on a page, end and start. So where do we put our 3rd one? Type push. Overlay reveal. Okay, so let's. Okay, so 2 of them are to the left, and the other one is to the right. Man, it sucks that there's no music. It's bothering me now. Shit. All right. Just a second. Just a second. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. For some reason, it's very confusing for me. Right, so this is a basic thing. So the second one, we're gonna do a menu ID which is going to be custom. Okay. So we're going to do some CSS as well. Just minor stuff, I guess. For some reason it wrecked the whole thing. Alright, my custom menu is defined. What was there? Anything else? And we change the color. Custom menu. Okay, cool. The thing is that what it's doing is that there are a whole bunch of menus and it doesn't know which one to pick up. Right. This kind of makes sense. This is how it used to work. But it doesn't anymore. Menu controller, enable true custom. So let's see if that works. This is right from their docs. True custom, open custom. So it still does work. But the open method says Boolean. Huh? I wonder if that is a typo or... Okay, it really doesn't like this. Nothing is going on. That sucks. Right, let's dig in. Okay, I think it's the error with the menu ID. I'm pretty sure of it. Yep. Nope. You're wrong. What could it be? So all of a sudden, it just denies me Okay, so this works. Clearly, there's some work to be done on the documentation. Okay, so this works. Nice. Let's go back to the 3 menus that I had. And see if this works. Alright. Brilliant. I love it. So let's copy this whole thing. So we don't have to enable this one. We're just going to do open. Okay. Open custom menu. And do right menu here. What are we going to call it? It doesn't even have an ID. Huh. Oh, open end. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Well, let's keep in touch with what they have. They have the site start now. After that we have side end, type, push. Now I wonder how would you program this in a little bit of a better way, but we can figure this one out later. Okay, side menu ID, color, type. What's the default for the type? Let's have a look. Undefined. No changes required. Wow, this menu thing is taking a whole bunch of time. I did not expect that. And what they're doing is they are just, okay, so I need to do this. First, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think so. It didn't work before. Wow. But I believe this is kind of broken, no? It looks really cool, but what the hell? The whole outlet is being pushed. Yeah. Well, how do you put it? I don't even know how I would code. I would probably code the menus in this way, so at least it actually works. So this is pretty cool. So let's change this to start. So it's definitely not the ID, it's the position. So if we set it back to IDs, this doesn't work. I'm not following you. Need to target something at the level of menu, like the Ion view page. Menu content target. Oh, yeah, now it makes sense. Yeah, that's right. And it's inside it. This whole thing is extremely confusing. I think it, well, who am I to say it, but still. So we have the menu. What is weird is it opens the first menu. Well, not the first, but also always the custom menu. No matter what. And it says left menu, custom menu. Yeah, let's get back to this one after. I want to figure out why in the world this is happening. So it looks like it picks up the last menu, and open takes the menu ID, it says, but we know it's not true. So if I say first here, custom. This will not even work. So let's see what. Hold on. Chrome doesn't have a use in console. Oh, Chrome. Now I remember why I switched from you. Yeah, I get what you're explaining how it works. Yeah, it makes sense. But I guess if the pushes it, I don't know, you can offset it with positioning, right? So it could be just an edge case and it is avoidable. Alright, let's see what ID we have here. So, oh freak. Get ID? No. It would have been too easy. Okay, so now we can I want to query. I want to know if Ionic picks up the should I have just menu ID here? Okay, so it's undefined. Now that's why it doesn't work. I think I've set up that whole thing wrong. Yeah. It's freaking undefined. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like in Firefox, I can do just using console, and it creates a variable for me. Now we have first. Alright, cool. Back to Chrome because it doesn't glitch out. Okay, so it partially works. Kinda works, kinda doesn't. So the left menu works, and the custom menu works, and the right menu, which is called left menu, works. Awesome. Oh, nice. $0. Cool. Good to know. Let me try it out. Wow, that's amazing. Really cool. Alright, so let me put some break lines here. I don't know if the cat is happy with me or unhappy. Could be both at the same time. You never know. So now we know it works, it doesn't bug, it always opens the right menu. It's just this one thing that I totally messed up with my architecture, I guess, here. What if I remove, well, no, this won't work. But let's see if we're gonna get that same error again. Huh, no. Hard refresh? Look at that. Holy moly. That is brilliant. Let's get rid of this. Off you go. No hard feelings, dude. So, it actually works. Amazing. Let's see Firefox. Whoa. There you go. Okay, Firefox. Don't let us down. Freaking. I don't know if I have too many tabs on the other window open or what, but it's misbehaving, really. Brilliant, great. But touch events don't quite work. Oh, now I get it. So if I switch back to Chrome, does it work here? Yeah, it does. Nice. So touch events work just like that. Oh man, look at those things, like the animations, everything. It looks so really cool. I love it. Ionic, you did a great job there. So yeah, the fact that this doesn't work here right now kind of confuses me. So let's just put this whole thing back, because I remember it working. It was definitely working. Yep. Okay, so either we have discovered a bug, or I'm kind of going crazy. No. So in Chrome, it works either way, with the content ID and without it. The touch events are a-okay. Now in Firefox, if I remove this, it stops working. So, see? I can no longer swipe. Well, I guess the bug report is in order. Okay, but I'm happy with this. So we've got our menus, we've got our code here. The enable. We actually have a look, and if we do not enable these, is anything going to change or not? Yeah, go for it. Open for suggestions. You don't even have to ask, really. Okay, so you... Oh, interesting. So for some reason I don't have to enable the custom menu. Alright, so what you're suggesting is okay, so what do I do with that property? Do we set it later? Okay. Makes sense, so we can use it whenever we want to. Yeah. So do you want to change one of them? Right, menu page. And we want to change the type to reveal. Is that right? Doesn't look right. Okay. This should be better. Nice. What sucks is that the Firefox still doesn't work with the touch events. Does it work with? Yeah, it works in Chrome for me as well. That's the whole point. So I think it could be, I don't know, some event propagation or something like that. I think it's very good for a bug report. In fact, let's create another one. So let's keep this one as push. Like this. I will change the titles a little bit later. Yeah, go for it. Let me know how it works. Okay, this should work. So you don't even have Firefox installed? Are you kidding me? That is funny. Okay, so I forgot the menu ID. I see. Well, congrats on your hardware. Okay, so I broke everything again. Okay, so the push menu works. Oh. So let's rename this so we know we're not just bugging stuff. Okay, so now Ionic accepts hold on. Yeah, I've got 6402 as well. So Ionic accepts not only the ID of the menu, but also the side. Push works, reveal works. But is it just me, or like reveal and push look the same? Well, they do now. Okay, so I'm gonna move it to start because I want an example of a menu showing the side of the menu opening. It's working. Yes, I'm sad. Of course I'm sad. Well then, at least it saves time from a bug report. Okay, let's go back to Firefox and see. I trust you. I trust a stranger on the internet. It also could be me. Like, honest to God, it could just be me. Okay, but when you say it works with the stuff that I have? Like not specifying a content ID on, what are these called? Actually, let's move all of this stuff here. Yeah, I think the bug here is with the fact that the menus are within the router. That's why it doesn't respond. Actually, let's give it a go. So we already had this code here. So this should in theory work. Something's not working. I have no idea what the error is talking about. It didn't pick up. I want to see if the menus will respond if one of them is out there. What the hell? Template should only be responsible for mapping the state to the UI. What are you talking about? I don't get it. Well, what is the ID? This is the wrong ID. I'm trying to allow you to paste links. Okay. No problem. Give it another shot. Yeah, just send this ID, the last characters. To GIF extension. Nope. Not there. So I don't get why can't I create just a plain menu here? What the hell is wrong? Is this the problem? Okay, I think you can now post links. Alright. Looks good, what can I say? So what I wonder is, the menu's not even here. Oh, it's outside the Ion menu app. Oh, no, no, it's not. I give up. Clearly, I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, sure, go for it. That's the whole point of contributing and working together. So you said every menu was targeting the Ion View page. Hmm. Oh, god damn it. Oh man, I feel so terrible now. Well, I don't know, either it's Firefox for me, but when I see a glowing icon it means enabled. Now it's disabled and it works. So I believe this is what you had. What was the link? Yeah, that's how you had it. Wow. Freaking hell. This is crazy. Yeah, once again, like, how many times did I say that there is a bug in Ionic simply because it's a new version? And turns out I'm being stupid, or I rush things, or I misinterpret the UI and the UX. Yeah, beautiful. Look at how all of this stuff is fluid. So nice, so cool. Right, so wow, we killed it. We've still got a couple of things to go through. So let me check. Maybe in a few days I'm gonna do another stream like this. Let's see what we've got left. So we did the loading, the alerts are done, menus are done, modal is done, the popover, very simple, toast as well. And beside that, there is a picker. Now the picker is really cool because it doesn't have any documentation for now. So it will be something new. Cool. I guess I don't know. Should we just stick around and actually rev things up? And maybe clean up a little bit this mess? So for one, let's copy what we have here. The function. Let's not copy the function. I just don't, well, the modals have crosses and X icons. Menus don't. All right. Let's do the same thing here so that people are aware of options. So again, within the mounted hook, there's a we're emitting the close event from the menu. And let's actually close the one that we want, not just any random one. Let's confirm that we're receiving stuff, that we are on the receiving end. So it turns out, well, what? Loading chunk failed. Alright, so we're getting this. So there are two things. One is, I don't know if we can have, no, doesn't look like we have, damn it, we can have two menus open at the same time, so doesn't really matter. We don't need the data here. But what interests me is that what we could send is the menu ID. Use that menu ID. Wow, that scared the shit out of me. There was a notification on Twitch, and it really scared me. Alright, so let's send back the menu ID and the side, just in case. You never know. Alright, so hopefully ESLint will be very happy with us. Will not complain. Thank you for the support. I will try to be strong and not be afraid of notifications on Twitch. Actually, it's I believe I have to say at least 6 or 7 thank yous for the people that follow me now. So a huge thank you. So let's do data menu ID. Let's see if it works. I know we probably should have made some checks if data is an object, etc. And it works. The reveal menu no longer works for some reason. It works here. So let's try this out. So the reveal, where's the reveal? So it has a menu ID. So what the hell? Closing undefined. Strange. Yeah, it's perfect timing for this live stream. I did not know about like 1 hour before the stream that they are actually releasing the thing. Now it works. What is going on? Okay, so we can actually now close exactly the stuff that we want to. Not that it's necessary. What is going on? Oh, it stopped working again. Now it works. Okay. Yeah, that's great news. It's amazing that it came out, and to be honest, I've been using it since beta 4, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 6, and really I didn't have too many problems with it. Minor things here and there, but it was pretty rock solid ever since the beta came out. Alright, so everything looks cool. The thing that we just did is emit events from the modal to the parent, sending out the menu ID inside in case we want to use either. And in the mounted hook, we created a listener for the close event that we are emitting from here. And we're closing by the menu ID. So if you saw in the push menu doesn't have a menu ID. So which means that when I close it, the menu ID is undefined and it still works. So really you don't even have to check for undefined. Really awesome stuff. I think I'll be wrapping it up. I will show you some other stuff we have developed. But next time I want to wrap up the other parts of the documentation. I think there are 3 or 4 components left, so we can wrap those up. It might be a shorter stream, but you never know. I thought I'm going to do an hour stream, and look, it's 2 hours now, I think. 2 hours in, yeah. 2 hours and 6 minutes. So what I wanted to show you is, let's see if it actually works. I don't know if you heard of beep or no. If you have or have, oh. Okay. There we go. So this is also built on Ionic and Vue.js. The same library, Ionic Vue, damn it. It's not updated to the latest 4.0, but it's running the release candidate 3. Oh, nice. Yeah. There are some problems with it still, because we released it when it was beta 10 or 8. I don't remember. So while it was updating, it was kind of, we had to patch things up. So this is the latest version in the browser. It's also a PWA, and this is basically applying all of the stuff that we have done today to an actual application. So really, really nice. So let's check password. Let's see if it works. Foobar. This is the whole loading things that I've showed you. It's really, really cool. And we have animations here done with Lottie from Airbnb. Believe it or not, this SVG was created by a designer. I don't know if it could have been in chat earlier. And he exported it from, what's the name of the app? It's created by Adobe. God, I don't remember. Basically, it's for visual effects. And we've imported the JSON and the images into a JavaScript hybrid app, and this is how it works. And you have swipe navigation back and forth, which has been custom written to do so, but I think Ionic did something to make it easier, because before it was kind of a hack. So nice, and let's actually create a password that is not hacked. There you go. So you can search for Beep on Play Store, iOS. It is actually built and shipped with Capacitor as well. Capacitor is another product from Ionic. It's still in beta as well, but it's working fine. I haven't had major problems with it. They also support some of the Cordova plugins. I'm not sure if all of them. And really, Beep is also available on GitHub. I'll paste the link in chat. So have a look, clone the repo, run it, and see how we implemented stuff there. I think that's it. I will commit the changes. I'll see if I should do any cleanup of like naming things, as God knows this is the most difficult thing. And I will commit all of my changes to the Ionic Vue examples repo. And I'm pasting the link into chat right now. That's awesome. I had no idea that you guys in chat are going to be so involved. I believe we had 3 or 4 people actively involved in development and suggesting and debugging and brainstorming solutions. So it was really amazing, and I really like it. I think it's a perfect experience for the first software development stream. I love it. We should do more of these, and I'll make sure that at the very least I will be doing these weekly. I just have to find stuff to stream to you, stuff that is interesting, also will not bore me to death, because doing JavaScript streams every day is a little bit too much for me. We need some game development or Python or Golang or something like that, just to mix things up. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I will not raid anybody else because I cannot relate. I don't know what content those people are gonna stream, so we'll see. See you around, and yeah, nice. Thanks for the comment. See you, everyone. Thanks again. Make sure if you like what you did, what I did here, just click on the follow button, and the next time I'm gonna do a software stream, you get notified. Also, I'll be pasting that stuff on Twitter and somewhere else as well, I guess. Right, have a good one. Bye.